Happy Thursday. We're going to talk about some really fun makeup very quickly. I just got to tell you, it's not going to come with my hair included, but right now you can get these two, our C41 and our C42, $55, both brushes. It's a wild deal if you're interested. Okay, that's enough. On to the next. We can all agree, because we did agree in my DMs. My skin yesterday with this and the Givenchy foundation was some of the best makeup skin that I've ever had. I need to go order, because I'm gonna put the link for this right now. I need to go order the lighter one because I already know I'm gonna go in my winter shade. This one's gonna be better for me in the summer at my most tan, but I love this. Okay, I knew I was gonna like it, but I loved it, and it's very easy, and I feel like the color stories, now I haven't seen the other two in person, but the color story here is just really, it's really well thought out. That's what you get when you get pro makeup artist brands, and that's why I love people that understand makeup and do makeup and teach makeup. I love when they do brands. You know what I have been using, but sometimes I forget to even show this. Y'all know I love this one, okay? It's my favorite, but this was the peach flavor, and I actually don't have any on right now. It's crusted. Actually, my lips, here's the one that doesn't have it. My lips are never crusty, and I really think I'm gonna have to owe it to that. Now, again, I live in a humid climate. I drink a lot of water. But if I am sitting down to do my makeup, even right before I go to bed, and maybe, no, I really only put it on twice a day because I feel like it really is just always there. But remember, I've had access and the privilege of trying so many different versions of lip treatments, and nothing works for me like this. All of that yap to tell you, this is peach glaze. I don't have this yet, so normally I don't do this, but I'm actually, and you remember how I said I love that artists and educators are doing makeup? I am so excited for Hung's release. I'm on the edge of my seat. Now, they did reach out to send me PR, and I'm so grateful, and I'm like, oh my God, I just can't believe it. That being said, I will probably still be purchasing what isn't sent. I need all of the eyeshadow palettes. Yes, that is so excessive, but the artist inside of me needs all of these. And I'm so excited for this launch. Now, there's more than just the eyeshadow palettes. I'm obviously going to tag the brand here so you can go scroll the page and see what's coming in case you missed it, which most of us, if you're here on my stories, we're all beauty obsessed. So you probably didn't miss this, but just in case. And I'm so excited that I'm even talking about it before I have it. And a lot of you have sent me the Louis Vuitton makeup. I don't know what to say about that. You know, I do have just one little thought. We don't ever justify things, but I think the way they're looking at the price tag on that is more of kind of like, think of them as how expensive sometimes purse charms and such can get. I think they're trying to look at that as collector's items, but I don't even feel that I would want to try it, because I feel like there's only so much innovation that we can do with makeup. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out if there's any serious innovation, but I don't know. I don't even think it's worth, especially in this economy, coming on here and trying to do a makeup tutorial with it. That's how I feel. It looks pretty. What else have we used recently? Oh, I did buy this. Okay, I wore this, I don't know, because you know I film. Like, if you're like, I didn't see it, remember, I'm filming. I don't even know how much I film anymore. This color was so pretty on my skin tone. I was beautiful. You missed it. Sorry. And I know I'm annoying, but that's exactly how I would talk if you were here in person. It's just this really beautiful, almost neon peach. And I know neon can sometimes scare us, but don't be afraid of neon. When you apply neon with the right brush, it can actually add such a beautiful glow to the skin. You'll see me use this. I'm actually going to film a tutorial after this, which when I will be posting, you'll see it. But in fact, let me leave it out so I remember to use it. I just think that this is such a beautiful shade, And I really like this formula. And I like this formula because I like the way that it kind of becomes friends with really wet makeup and just gives this really nice fill in the gap. We talk about that a lot. Fill in the gap blur. I really, really like this particular shade. I always like the formula, but this shade, which I purchased myself, and I need to stop, but I knew it was going to be good. So yes, if you're close to my skin tone, you'll like this. Then I also purchased, can't be tamed. Not when it comes to makeup. I have fun. I literally look at all of this the way that an artist would look at art supplies. I didn't need these. I really didn't. But these are two of the new shades. Love this one. Okay, if you're still hesitant about something that's going to be a little extra neon and you're close to my skin tone, you're going to love it. This is the shade 23. And again, this is a new shade that they added. This one, again with the neon. If you have a deeper skin tone, this is going to give you that kind of lit from within blush glow. It's so good. I can wear this too. I need to be a little bit more light-handed, but it would naturally mimic the sun, especially if I put it a little bit under my bronzer. And then 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬𝗓, which I actually had the pleasure of visiting with Patrick while he was here for his meet and greet, and we had a lovely dinner. He is so lovely. We had a lovely, lovely time. We went and got ice cream and it was fun. But he redid the highlighters. Okay, I already like a lot about this one. Obviously, this is the new one, the one that I have not tried yet, which we will be trying. And then this is the old. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give it a little swatchity swatch. Let's swatch the old one. Let me shut this before I dig a fingernail in it. All right. It's a glaze, so I don't know. Other than, I never had an issue with the powder side. I actually liked it because it was so, I mean, you see how that just kind of just goes over my skin? It's so nice. And then this was the kind of glazy, dewy, wet side. Now, I even talked about this when these first released. You have to think about Patrick's style of makeup. It is so glowy, so dewy, so luminous. So I thought that these kind of fit the style of his makeup. But that being said, for someone that maybe is, you know, just working every day, going out, not going on the red carpet, this texture can be a little wet. So I do think that there might have been room for, I don't like the word improvement, maybe word for just fine tuning for someone even like myself that's just going to want a highlighter and then go play in the tomato plants. Now this is the first time I have touched the new one, okay? Obviously this is new. My griminess has not grimed it yet. Let me get that off. Sheila, you're the best. So I'm going to swatch this. Ooh, whoa, already I'm getting more silk, okay? Am I getting more of a glaze? Ooh, that's really pretty. Hang on. Okay, I'm still here. Just swallowed wrong. I'm fine. Everything is fine. So new formula, and then I'm just gonna do the old formula here. Okay, I'm already seeing that we're gonna get less of a cast with the new formula, which I am more into. The reason why is because that can stretch across more skin tones. It's smoother. Remember, this is the new formula. My little raisins are trying to show you that. That is absolutely, okay, I'm excited. Now, let me wipe my fingers off on Sheila. Let's try out the glaze. Okay. Okay, it still feels like a glaze. But you know what? It doesn't feel quite as emollient. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let me get the old one. My fingers are ready. They're clean. I'm living out of a little box right now, y'all. Yeah, it's already way less wet. Okay. You can already see that. Look at how wet this is. Here, hang on now. Gosh, I love this front camera. It's so good. It is sitting on my finger. There you go. You can see how thick it is. Remember, that's the old formula. You can see right through here how thick that is. And again, this is going to give you his signature look, but it's not going to be so glossy. Because as beautiful as face gloss is in pictures, is chaos in the real world. So is eye gloss. I know it's so pretty and we're always so tempted, but if you've ever wondered about an eye gloss, it's not comfortable. It's not. Face gloss, the old formula, wasn't comfortable, but ooh, did it photograph well? But the new one, perfect. So we wanted to do a comparison between the Makeup Forever, the palettes, which let me just show you. It's trapped underneath this one, and Ben's in a meeting. So let me get, and I don't want to break it. So let me get Ben. But we're not done. Now we gotta put everything back together. Update, it's broke. I guess I'm getting a new one because there's a measuring tape. All right, so while he's measuring, let's compare. So this is going to be definitely more emollient. And if you already have this, I don't want you to feel hype because you can do the same thing, but there is...
That's enough. Huh?
He said that's enough to himself. Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to touch this one. This one is a newer one. I actually wanted to be really fair because the other one I have is really, really used. And this one's newer. So I wanted to make sure I was using one or showing you one that's not expired. So that was really important. So this, as you can see, they're all going to be different colors. Now there's lots of different colors in this, yes, but I'm just saying these just kind of lend themselves more towards warmth. And these are going to be, these as in this, are going to be just a little bit more neutral. Now, to me, these aren't really, well, there you go. They're not really a true contour, but I know being at Sephora, you're more, or I should say you're better off not going so cool because that is just more photo shoot, more editorial. So this is more consumer friendly. So it's just more neutral than it is true super. This is what I was talking about in terms of the newer formula. It has these natural skin perfecting powders. So you can see that even though this is really creamy to make it really easy to blend, it's still going to have that oil absorbing kind of element to it, which I'll come back and zoom in on these in just a second. So it's just really soft focus. I'm just going to reference how my skin looked yesterday. It was so soft focus finish, and that is there. So moral of the story, we always use what we have, and if you wanted to, you could put a little veil of powder underneath this if you already have it and want to kind of take it more into this realm. But this has extreme creamy blendability with that kind of soft diffuse powdery finish later. But also this doesn't dry down too quickly. I just feel like there's a lot of innovation here. I really and truly do. And this is something that I am going to be reaching for. This one feels a little too wet for me. And a little too wet to go with all of the formulas that are newer. I feel like one of the reasons I'm not even using this as much is so many of these formulas are more wet now. So the wet with the wet, and it's just, I don't know. I really like this one. But like I said, if you have this, you're loving it, but you want it to kind of mimic this, try a little bit of powder underneath before you apply this. All right, friends, that's gonna be it for today. I gotta go have a bite to eat, and then I gotta film something, and then, no, I have a meeting, and then I gotta film. Help. I'm confused. I love y'all so much. I think I'm gonna post tonight. I think it's gonna be an ad. I need to go double check that. That's gonna be in the meeting. But yeah, I love y'all so much, and thank you for being here with me, and thank you for being my friend, and thank you for enjoying all of this fun face art supplies as much as I do. All right, I love you. Bye for now.